Welcome to the lecture series on economics of capital market. Here, today we are going to discuss on methods of floating of new issues in the primary market, and in that we are going to discuss about the offer for sale method. We have already discussed the method of public issue in the last class, and in this class another important method of floating of new issues, that is offer for sale method, is going to be explained. Then offer for sale method is also known as bought out deal, and under this method shares are offered through intermediaries. These intermediaries may be an issue house, merchant bank, investment bank, or firms of stockbrokers. That is, here shares are offered through intermediaries, that is, offer for sale method. Under public issue method, offers for shares are done directly to the public by the company itself, whereas in the offer for sale method or bought out deal, it is done through the intermediaries such as issue houses, merchant banks, investment banks, etc. And under this method, the sale of securities takes place in two stages. That is, under the offer for sale method or bought out deal, sale of securities takes place in two stages. In the first stage or in stage 1, issuing company sells the shares to the intermediaries at an agreed price. That is, in stage 1, sale of securities by the companies to the intermediaries at agreed price happens, and stage 2 is intermediaries resells the securities to the ultimate investors at a market related price, and this price will be automatically higher than the price offered to the companies by the intermediary. And the difference between the purchase price and the issue price is the profit for the intermediaries. This is the method of offer for sale method. Here the difference is that under public issue method, company directly sells the shares, whereas in the offer through intermediary offer for sale method, the investors purchases from the intermediaries. That is, here the sale of securities happens or takes place at two stages. In stage 1, the company sells the securities to the intermediaries at the agreed price. Stage 2, intermediaries sells the securities to the investors at market price. And the difference between this agreed price and market price is the profit for the intermediaries. And in this case, the intermediaries meets all the cost of issue, that is, underwriting commission, prospectus cost, advertisement expenses, etc. This method is not common in India. Here, one of the important advantage of this method is that the risk to the issuing companies is very less. Here, the entire risk goes to the intermediaries who purchases these securities from the company. Therefore, risk to the issuing company will be very less, and this is one of the greatest advantage of the offer for sale or bought out deal method. Here also the issue is underwritten to ensure total subscription of the issue. But this method is expensive for the investors, as it involves the offer of securities by issue houses at very high prices. That is, here it is very expensive for the investors in the sense that the company sells the securities at an agreed price to the intermediaries. Intermediary then decides or arrives or sells these shares at a market price. Therefore, the price determined by the intermediaries will be higher, and the investors needs to pay higher price for their investment. This is one of the important limitation or one of the important problem associated with the offer for sale method or bought out deal method. Now the advantages of offer for sale method are: first one, speedy sale at lowest cost. This method offers a mechanism for speedier sale of securities at lower cost related to the issue. And in this method also, underwritten is ensured, and therefore total securities will be subscribed, and the speedy sale can also be offered under this method. Second important advantage is freedom to set price to the promoters. Here the intermediaries set the price of the shares, and therefore they have the freedom to set a price. Then third one is investors protection. Here the sponsors are rigorously evaluated and appraised by the promoters before offloading the issues. That is, here the each and every participants or intermediaries will be evaluated and appraised by the promoters before offloading the issue. That is, the investors protection is guaranteed under the bought out deal. Another important advantages of offer for sale method is that it enhances the quality of capital floating and primary market offering. That is, it enhances the quality of capital floating and primary market offering. In this method, the issue price will be higher, the investors protection is guaranteed, risk will be lower, risk to the company will be lower, etc. Makes or enhances the quality of capital floating and primary market offering. Now the limitations of offer for sale methods are: first one, loss of control. Here everything is determined by the intermediaries, and any change and their attitudes will affect the sale of securities, and the company loses controls over the sale of securities. Second limitation is loss of sale. It creates considerable difficulties in offloading the shares in times of unfavorable market conditions. That is, here if the situations or conditions are unfavorable, this method may not work. That the company has to depends upon the participants for the sale of security. If the conditions are not favorable, that may affect the sale. Then third limitation is wrong appraisal. It causes loss to the sponsors on account of wrong appraisal of projects and overestimation of the potential price of the shares. That is, it may cause loss to the sponsors due to the wrong appraisal of the projects, and here the prices are determined by the intermediaries. This may results into the or this may cause loss to the sponsors. Another important limitation is manipulation. It provides or it gives wider scope for manipulation at the hands of sponsors through insider trading. That is, one of the important limitation of offer for sale method is that here the chances for manipulation in the form of insider trading or rigging, etc. is high. Then another limitation is no accountability. Here another important limitation of this method is that there are no SEBI guidelines to regulate offerings by the sponsors. Therefore, it may affect the accountability of the sale of securities. That is, the SEBI guidelines are, that is, there are no SEBI guidelines to properly guide these sponsors, and it will affect the accountability of the security. Windfall profit is the another limitation of offer for sale method or bought out deal method. It offers windfall profit by sponsors at the cost of small investors. That is, they determines the price, and there are every chances for windfall profit to the sponsors at the cost of small investors. And this may cause loss to the investors. Here the price, trading, etc. are determined by the sponsors or the participants of the intermediaries, and therefore the pricing and other accounting are done in accordance with their decisions and or in accordance with the market forces, and loss to the investors will be higher under this method. These are some of the important limitations of offer for sale method. That is, under offer for sale method, sale of securities are through the intermediaries, not directly by the company. That is, the sale happens in two stages. Stage 1, sale to intermediaries at agreed price. Second one, sales to investors at market price. And advantages are speedy sale, freedom to set price, investors protection, enhances quality, etc. And the limitations are loss of control to the company, loss of sales, wrong appraisal of the project, manipulation of the manipulations, no accountability, windfall profit, loss to the investors. These are some of the limitations of this offer for sale method.